So what, do you put that bite down to, the subline?
Completely down to the line. The smell of the line, Joe. If I'm brutally honest, I've been soaking it in pineapple all week. Go on, darling. Welcome to the crash course. We're at one of my favourite places on planet Earth, Layer Pits. It's where I actually learnt to carp fish, and shortly we'll be having a look at main lines because I get loads of questions on which ones to choose. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this lovely little common carp. Good start to the day.
As here with my main man, Ali G, and we is talking about line, innit?
That is, we are. We're going to talk about lines, Joe.
Ali, man, it's very confusing for people what to use because there's so much out there. Can you give us some advice?
Well, Joe, on a serious note, it is very confusing because I get a lot of questions on Facebook and stuff of people, especially now we've brought out a few different lines, and they're like, what do I use? Where do I use it? You know, what do I pick between subline and contour? When do I use adrenaline? So it can be confusing, especially to beginners. So I think we'll take them a little run through what's right for when and where.
Okie dokie. Okay, mate, should we start with adrenaline then? Obviously, that was the first one out of them.
It was, yeah, Joe. This was developed by Adam Penning, mainly on Danny's sort of advice on what he wanted from a line. They all used to use Pro Clear quite a lot for their long distance fishing, and we wanted a monofilament that would be great at casting, so very, very smooth, accurately rated for its diameter as well. You find with a lot of lines, they've got a much higher breaking strain because their diameter is very high, but this is actually accurately rated for its diameter. The funny thing was, when we actually went to test it on our abrasion resistant machine, we tested it against loads of other monos, and it turned out to be top on the abrasion charts as well, which was
pretty impressive, wasn't it?
A lot of young lads ask me, you know, they're struggling to cast, and I say, look, if you put that on, you're going to naturally put 10 or 15 yards on your cast. Obviously, nothing beats good technique with your casting, and you know, nothing will improve it more than practice. But a good main line helps, obviously, along with a good rod and a good reel with decent line lay. But you can also see the way it's wound on, you know, the actual comparison in colours as well. So, you know, Penning done a great job in applying a dye into the line that had, you know, a break-up of colours, so it helped it blend in with the bottom, makes it look a little bit more inconspicuous. Because it's not the fastest sinking line in the world, so, you know, in shallow water and also, you know, at range, it will come off the bottom, so, you know, you need the colour to be right then, don't you? So I think, you know, that's been achieved. So if you're looking for a very good casting mono that's going to go a long way and make it easy for you to reach big distances, then the Adrenaline's the one for that. Extreme range in my fishing.
Brilliant. Now, I can see one sitting here. Contour. This has just come out, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has just come out, but unbelievably, the